Mark, 3 points, but a different type of game to what we're used to. How can you sum that one up for us?
Oh, brilliant performance from the players. Attitude, commitment, desire. Different kind of sport today than what we used to, but we've adapted to it. Players were outstanding, headed the ball, ran, tackled, kicked the ball. We managed to keep a clean sheet and score 2 goals. So players were outstanding, all of them.
Especially when you come to a ground where the surface is difficult, the scenario is completely different in terms of where the match day is. You've got to give credit to the players for stepping up to the plate. Yeah,
we set up differently today, different formation that we've not played this season. But they keep adapting, players. They keep coming up with the goods. They've not surprised me, but they've asked another question, or they've answered another question of people today. Can they go to a team that are right up and around it on a really poor pitch and grind one out? And we've done it. I feel sorry for Newport, because I said to Michael before the game, before the result, they were so good at the start of the season. The football they played I loved watching it. I used to watch their games on a Sunday because it was a breath of fresh air. And they have had to completely change everything they do now. And it's really difficult for them on that.
You can see that they try to play it on the floor as much as they can. There's only so much they can do it, really.
Possible on that pitch.
And the players did have in recent weeks really answer the questions of yourself, and have said to you and said to the management staff that look, we're good enough and we're good enough to get these kind of results. Yeah, we went to Tranmere and we got beat up, soft a little bit, which was what I said. People were like, that's a bit harsh, but we were. Since that game, listen, football hasn't changed for as many years as you want to remember. You have to run to be a successful team, and individual, you've got to run, you've got to tackle within the law, you've got to head the ball, you've got to fight, you've got to scrap. You've got to do all of those things before you can talk about how good a football team we are. If you don't do that, you can't win. And we didn't do that at Tranmere. So since then, it's a lesson for all of us that we have to work really hard. Josh Davison, another goal, second in a week. How impressive have you been with him? Because a goal with his head, goal with his left foot today, it seems to almost just be that kind of added quality.
Yeah, well, I've said before, we needed a player that could, when Jammer couldn't play or was tired, or play alongside Jammer, that had that effervescence and that desire just to run in channels and chase Chris Packett's on the pitch blind in the wind. I saw him play a couple of times this season for Woking. He was a breath of fresh air, and he's been great since he came in. He's got a couple of stitches in his head today, but he's got himself a goal.
Special word on Jamil, Matt, as well, the assist and the goal. He was just superb out there today, wasn't he?
He was outstanding today. He had no point to prove today, but he's the best centre forward as a number 9, in my opinion, in League Two. And full credit to the back, the boys at the back headed everything. They were outstanding. Midfield boys won every second ball nearly. And, good performance.
And a bonus as well is that clean sheet, because you always look at a win, and if there's a clean sheet as well, that's also a great positive to take away. After
conceding 3 on Tuesday, we asked for a clean sheet, get us back on track defensively. So we've been really good. We managed to do that and score 2 more.